up, everyone? P-Dog here. Welcome to my social media, Parodog. So today, basically what I want to show you is that I have all of my transcripts, all my emails and everything to show you that I was able to get into a doctorate of physical therapy program. And basically to let you know that it's very possible to become a doctor. For me, I was not the greatest student during my community college, during my undergrad. So I want to show you my grades and transcripts and everything to let you know that if a guy like me is able to get into a medical school, then it's possible that you could get into it too. So let's begin. I'm going to go ahead and show you my transcripts. Okay, so after high school, well, I'll just tell you how I started. I'd say when I was a kid, I was very fascinated by bodybuilders, by MMA fighters, and I thought that being a professional athlete was that was a sign of dominance, and that people with a lot of muscle, people with a lot of athletic skill, they basically proved themselves to be the leader or like the alpha male. And me as a kid, that made me strive to become just like that. So during high school, I decided to participate in sports. I played water polo, I did wrestling, and I was a whatever student at it. Or I was a whatever athlete, but I wasn't exactly state champion material. But yeah, just the benefits and learning from all those playing those sports, it shaped me, pretty much shaped me to who I became today. So after high school, one of my professors or my teachers suggested that, hey, if being athletic is your passion, why not be personal trainer or a physical therapist? It's somewhere along the lines of kinesiology. So I agreed to it, and I thought, okay, maybe that's going to be my path. So I went to community college. First thing after high school, I went to community college, Orange Coast College, and that's where I got my associate's degree. And after that, I went to California State University of Fullerton, where I got a bachelor's in kinesiology. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you my OCC transcript along with my other community college transcripts with Gordon West College and Coastline Community College. So here we have my transcript from OCC, and if you can see, my GPA wasn't the greatest. With all the classes that I took there, I'd say that the 3 unit courses, I was able to do well in them. I got a lot of A's and B's in them. And the most challenging part was the science courses. So the 4 unit classes, the 5 unit classes, that's where things got a little tough. But I put that aside. Uh, I'd say when I decided to become a physical therapist, I decided to go to other schools, such as Gordon West College. And I did okay over there, but I only took 1 class. So, but still, I did okay over there. And the moment I decided to become a physical therapist, which I'll tell you more about that later, I went to Coastline Community College, which was even closer to my home. And the classes there it was easier to enroll in because not that many people heard about it. And as you can see over here, I was able to get a 3.1 GPA overall. But basically, as you can see with everything here, my GPA wasn't the greatest because, grad school, they expect you to be 3.5, 3.6. But basically, what I want to show you is that, 2.8, 2.7 is still possible. But I put in a lot of work, and basically a lot of schools, you know, some schools or a lot of schools, they expect, 3 point, just the super genius level student. But other schools, they want to see a trend. They want to see that, hey, this kid was able to grow from a C student to a A or B student. And that basically indicates that this person has a potential to change and basically succeed in this program. So if there are a number of you who think, oh, I don't have the grades for it, or, I'm not smart enough, as long as you're willing to change, you know, change, pretty much learn from your mistakes and make the time to change and improve, then it's possible. So let's go ahead and I'll show you my bachelor's degree. Hold on. Okay, where is it? Okay, here it is. So as you can see here, my GPA was probably pretty much worse than my community college transcript. I think it's because I joined a fraternity when I was here. I did not really prioritize academics that much, and basically, the saying with our school is C's get degrees, which in grad school that is the worst thing you could possibly say to someone because over there B's get degrees, and if you're a C student, then you're on your way to going through a very tough time, just dealing with grades and the college debt and everything. But over here, you can see that my overall GPA, my final GPA here, was a 2.65, and luckily, I didn't fail any classes, but I did get a lot of C's, and that was a huge reality check because even though I got a degree, uh, in grad school, that is very frowned upon, and that tells the advisors or the faculty that hey, this guy, he may not have what it takes to succeed. So luckily for grad school, they look at more than just your bachelor's degree. They look at the classes, the prerequisites that you need to get into the program, your work hours as a PT aide, as a volunteer, any extracurricular activities that may contribute, letters of recommendation. So they want to see that it's more than just grades. It's pretty much, are you taking the steps necessary to become the best PT or the best candidate for your profession? So yeah, bachelor's degree wasn't the greatest, but luckily I was given a chance to make up for it by taking prerequisite courses, which I took in community college. And from what you've seen here, my community college prereqs, I'm just gonna be real with you. I didn't do so great the first time. I thought that, because I took a couple of years off to work as a personal trainer and everything, and I thought that by taking a break and coming back, from what I've seen with other people, they all of a sudden got straight A's, just fully motivated and ready to win. But when I came back, that was not like that at all. I ended up failing my first semester going back to school. I took chemistry, I took trigonometry, and I ended up with D's in all those classes. And the fact that you had to take two prerequisite courses per semester because in order to get to chemistry two, in order to get to physics two, you have to take the previous course, the earlier courses. And yeah, I did terrible in those classes. But that was my lesson is that hey, if you want it, you're gonna change. You're gonna have to change. So the next semester, I ended up retaking those classes again, and I ended up with B's. And it was tough because I I had to learn how to pretty much change and realize that, if you want to succeed, you're gonna have to put in the work and stop procrastinating. So after taking all my prereqs, it took me 2 or 3 years. People that are fully motivated, they can finish in 1 or 2 years, but that requires, you know, maybe not working, maybe staying at your parents' place so that you have all this time to get everything done quickly. But in my case, I decided to move out, get a full-time job, pretty much, live on my own, and that caused me to take maybe 1 or 2 classes at night, and I decided to stack myself with a bunch of other priorities. Maybe that's why I did bad. I don't know. So, with that being said, I finally completed all my prereqs, 2019. But the thing is, I had a bunch of A's and B's and C's, a lot of C's in my, science courses. And being in 2019,